Драги гледачи, следува првиот дел од репортажата посветена на Денот на Македонија во Отава по повод 150-тиот роден ден на Канада.
Srećan pad se najbolj, utre pak dojdete.
Your dad is actually my favorite.
Novoj beli svet, ovamo devojče, od Makedonče. Nema, neke se rodi, ovamo devojče, od Makedonče.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear Excellencies, members of the Canadian Parliament, representatives of the Department of Global Affairs, dear diplomats from the Diplomatic Corps in Ottawa, dear representatives from the Macedonian community in Canada, distinguished guests, allow me to greet you personally and in the name of the Embassy of the Republic of Macedonia. I would like to use this opportunity to thank you for your presence at today's event dedicated to representing the Republic of Macedonia. Marking the 150th Jubilee from establishment of Canada, today, here in Ottawa, we have a unique opportunity to introduce you the Republic of Macedonia. This event coincides with the August 2nd celebration of Ilinden, a national day for our country and one of the most important days for the Macedonian nation. Dear all, for 26 years, the Republic of Macedonia is an independent, free and democratic country. The old and rich Macedonian culture molded into a small but very vital country that today stands on the political map of contemporary Europe. Freedom, humanitarianism and human rights are deeply engraved in the national code of Macedonians. These aims and ideals unite all of these who live in for Macedonia, including all citizens with Macedonian background who live outside of their motherland. Since independence, Republic of Macedonia rose as an example of a welcoming, multicultural society. The country bravely faced the challenges and created its own functional model that joins together the citizens and creates a prosperous future. Republic of Macedonia maybe is a small country, but her meaning is immense as it is in the heart of the Balkans, where is reconciliation between the East and West, between Christianity and Islam, and as well other cultures that enrich both the Balkans and Europe. For Republic of Macedonia, Euro-Atlantic integration is top priority. The alliance from its side has been multiple times confirmed among many through the peace actions in Iraq, Afghanistan, Bosnia and Herzegovina and other countries, where the Macedonian soldiers manifested their highest social values dedicated to the peace and democracy in the world. They fought right next to their allies among the Canadian soldiers, as well as many others. Macedonia has also extremely constructive and humanitarian role regarding one of the greatest challenges that the modern world faced, and that is the refugee and migrant crisis. The diplomatic relations between the two friend countries was established August 4, 1996, and the relationship between the Republic of Macedonia and Canada characterized strong friendship, constructive and open dialogue, partnership and mutual respect. Republic of Macedonia and Canada bond over the shared values for establishing global peace and development, democratization of relationship, human rights and cultural diversity, advocating for non-violent and civilian politics in international relations, trust in multilateral organizations and institutions, advocating the principles of international law and standards and investing the regional and global security. The mutual traditions of tolerance, multi-confessional and multilingual society laid the foundation of future promotion of cultural, social, political, economical relationships. While congratulating Canada's 150th anniversary from the establishment, I would like to express my gratitude for the honest and enormous support that Canada continually gives to the Republic of Macedonia since its independence in 1991, especially regarding its aspirations for the full membership in NATO. The political relations in the past period resulted with many mutual visits from their highest rank. I would especially like to point on the excellent cooperation between the parliaments of both countries, expressed by mutual visits of speakers as well as parliamentarians from Canada and Macedonia. The good bilateral relations are visible in defense, culture, education, and other spheres of multicultural interest. The economical relations for now are at a modest level, but have a perspective for further development. Macedonia is a potential market to Canada with European commercial opportunities. Number of Canadian companies and investors are interested in trading with and making investments in Macedonia in the fields of mining, transport, information and communication technologies, agriculture, etc. Encouraging Canadian companies to recognize the opportunities for business and investment in Macedonia, and encouraging Macedonian companies to recognize the opportunities of the Canadian market is our top priority. Dear guests, at the end of my address to you, I would like to give recognition to the Macedonian community in Canada. This community has an extraordinary role and carries credit for the excellent relations between the two friend countries. We know that in Canada live more than 150,000 citizens with Macedonian origin. The Macedonian community in Canada is one of the oldest and highly respected, and in the past decades have selflessly and relentlessly participated in the construction of highly developed, democratic and multicultural Canadian society. Dear all, the organization of today's event stands as a proof of the friendship Canada and Republic of Macedonia cherish, and it is a gesture of deep respect of Republic of Macedonia towards Canada. While I congratulate Canada's 150th anniversary, from its establishment, the Republic of Macedonia, with all its diversity, sends one wish to Canada and the world, and that is optimism and success. Long live the friendship between the Republic of Macedonia and Canada. Thank you.
I am so pleased to see that so many have been able to come here today. It is a great pleasure and great honor to present our Macedonian community in Canada and to celebrate our Macedonian culture, tradition, our Macedonian long history as a part of Ottawa Welcomes the World and Ottawa 2017 Signature Event Series. And finally, our tribute to celebrate 150th anniversary of Canada. And as we celebrate 150 years of Canada, today, our brothers and sisters Macedonians all over the world are celebrating Day of Republic, 114 years of Ilinden uprising, and during which short-lived Republic was proclaimed. Honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, now please welcome Mr. Brian May, Member of Parliament for the riding of Cambridge. Round of applause, please.
Thank you very much. It's an honor and a privilege to be here to bring greetings on behalf of the Government of Canada and the Right Honourable Justin Trudeau. Thank you to Your Excellency for this gracious invitation to be here today. And some of you might be thinking, why on earth is there a Member of Parliament from Cambridge, Ontario here today? Well, I'm happy to tell you and to teach you that there is a very, very active and very dedicated Macedonian community in my riding. I'm very, very proud of them. A huge number of opportunities to connect with that organization and that culture. I've learned a lot in my time as a Member of Parliament about the 8,000 years of history and amazing rich culture that the Macedonian people have. And I've actually learned more today. And to echo the ambassador's words, Canada and Macedonia have an incredible history. And if you don't believe me, all you need to do is come down to this great booth that we have set up over here, and there's some wonderful black and white photos of another Trudeau visiting Macedonia a little while ago. This is a fantastic venue. I am very, very pleased to see so many of you have come out today. I know that you're all here not to listen to me, but to see the fantastic artists that will be entertaining us coming up very, very shortly. So I just want to finish by saying, Happy Canada 150, everybody. Thank you very much.
Now, dear guests, it is time for our first performance. You will be entertained with Ensemble Magdenovska, who is an award-winning folklore ensemble that has showcased the Canadian Macedonian tradition since 1950. 1959. For the past 58 years, Ensemble Macedonska has represented the Macedonian community at a variety of events and competition in Canada, America, Puerto Rico, Australia, Macedonia, and Europe. Ensemble Macedonska consists mainly of Canadian-born members of Macedonian descent that they look forward to carrying on the traditions of their parents and grandparents in representing the Macedonian culture around the world. The group is led by its director and founder for 58 years, Alexander Petlichkov, and choreographer Chris Petlichkov. Please give us a huge applause for Ensemble Macedonska. I would like to introduce to you Macedonian folklore ensemble Ilinden, who was established in 1983 by a group of volunteers at Macedonian Orthodox Church, St. Vilia in Mississauga, Ontario. The idea behind was to preserve and cultivate our Macedonian traditional dances. Over the years, the ensemble Ilinden has been proudly presenting Macedonian folklore at numerous events in Canada and US. Currently, the ensemble has two groups, junior and the seniors, of total of 56 members. The president of the Macedonian Folklore Ensemble Ilinden is Alexander Vražinovski, and the choreographer is Ivica Anastasov.
Драги гледачи, следува вториот дел од репортажата посветена на денот на Македонија во Отава по повод 150-тиот роден ден на Канада. Уживајте.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, our distinguished guests and friends, it's time for something extraordinary. I would like to introduce to you a young, talented musician who has a passion for brass instruments, and his inspiration is Macedonian folklore music. We have a traditional instrument in Macedonia. We call it gaida. His name is George Magdenovska, кој е млад, талентиран музичар и кој има пасија кон дувачките инструменти, а неговата инспирација е македонската народна музика. До мене се наоѓа господинот Brian May, Member of the Parliament for Cambridge. Mr. May, it's been a privilege to be here with you as you being our VIP guest. Thank you very much for this honor.
Thank you very much. It's been a privilege to be here with everybody. What an amazing turnout for this event. We got the invitation for this event. It turned out I could make it, and I couldn't have been happier to be here to celebrate Macedonian culture and history with you on Canada's 150th anniversary. And I take my hat off to all the organizers, the embassy, for putting on such an amazing show.
Well, thank you very much for that. Now, as a Canadian living in Cambridge, do you know anything about Macedonians and Macedonian history and tradition?
In fact, I do. In Cambridge, we have a very active Macedonian community. I've had the privilege to attend the Orthodox Church in Cambridge, Ontario, and participate in a number of events there. Very fantastic community in Cambridge, and Macedonians, they are doing you very proud.
Thank you very much as well. Now, your experience so far for today's event?
Well, frankly, overwhelming. You can look out here in this crowd of people, seeing so many people coming out, not just to celebrate Canada 150, but to celebrate the multiculturalism that exists here in Canada, the Macedonian history, the 8,000 years of history and culture. What's not to love?
Mr. May, again, thank you so much for being with us today. It's our privilege and honor. Hopefully, we can see you in Toronto as well for our Macedonian events.
I hope so. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to introduce a prominent Macedonian from Montreal, who in addition to his successful career, never gave up his love for bagpipes, and he still plays his original songs to this day. A round of applause for a young, amazing person, young is his heart, Mr. Todor Stoyanovsky. Почитувани гледачи, ја имам таа чест да до мене ја имам неговата екселенција, амбасадорот на Република Македонија во Канада, господинот Тони Димовски. Господине Димовски, добар ден.
Благодарам за најавата. Најпрво честит Илинден. Честитки до македонската заедница која што денеска тука во Отава даде огромен придонес во одбележувањето на роденденот на Канада, 150 годишнината. Беше незаборавен настан, имавме огромен број посетители. Според информациите што ги добив од Ottawa City Hall, во овој објект денеска мина околу 4000 посетители, кои што имаа можност да се запознаат со македонската богата традиција и култура, исто така да ги пробаат македонските специјалитети. Имавме многу гости од канадскиот парламент, од канадските институции, од земјите кои што имаат дипломатско-конзуларни представништва во Отава. Беше незаборавно и исто така сакам да напоменам дека освен што имавме можност да ги прославиме 150 години од основањето на Канада, исто така се навративме на огромното пријателство со Канада, кое што започна точно пред 21 година и секако јубилејната 26 година од самостојноста на Република Македонија.
Амбасадоре, бевме, јас ке кажав на англиски witnesses, ама ние се зборуваме на македонски. Бевме сведоци на нешто навистина незаборавно, верувам дека за канадската публика, но и за нашата македонска публика. За овие, јас би рекла, десетина сати веќе, како што сме активни, имаше навистина една концентрирана и синергична програма. Колку време ви требаше сето ова да го составите? Нормално, благодарејќи на вас, но и на македонската заедница која што се приклучи во овој настан.
Секако подготовките траат од првиот момент кога канадските власти, практично градот Отава, ја понуди оваа уникатна можност да се представиме како нација, токму пред една година, и од тогаш до денеска течеа континуирано подготовките во соработка со македонската заедница, која што несебично даде придонес, би рекол од цела Канада, секако доминантно од Онтарио, но исто така не изостана поддршката и од другите провинции, од Квебек, од Нова Скоша, и беше навистина незаборавно. Би сакал да кажам исто така дека овој настан немаше да се случи доколку македонците, сите што живеат во Канада, не беа посветени од првиот ден во организацијата на овој настан и сето она што е неопходно за да се биде како што треба.
Секако. Господине Димовски, што понатака? Што планира нашата македонска амбасада? Како да ја представи Македонија и да привлече повеќе инвестиции оваа година? Да дојдат канаѓаните и сите други нации кои што живеат во Канада, да ја посетат Македонија, да ги видат нашите убавини и да знаат сушност кои сме и што сме.
Има огромни можности да се промовираме и уште повеќе, се разбира за тоа требаат и ресурси, но уште повеќе посветеност. Ова второто го има многу повеќе и токму затоа ќе продолжиме во наредниот период да правиме се што можеме најдобро во таа насока. Успеавме да побудиме голем интерес од многу компании од Канада во делот на рударството, во делот на транспортот, дури за земјоделството, но сето тоа е во рана фаза. Имаме многу проекти со кои што сакаме да ја зајакнеме поврзаноста помеѓу Канада и Македонија, пред се со авионскиот сообраќај.
Браво.
Исто така има многу проекти кои што не би сакал да ги најавам затоа што се во рана фаза, но не значи дека нема да работиме во наредниот период. Сакам исто така да напоменам дека освен како амбасада функционираме, соработуваме со дипломатскиот корс, со Асоциацијата на дипломатите во Отава, која што исто така е една изворена можност за промоција на нашата држава и секако сите овие аспекти кои што се важни за нашиот развој и просперитет како држава. Организираме многу хуманитарни настани со кои што сакаме да бидеме составен дел на проблемите со кои што се соочува пријателска Канада. Секако тоа го правиме во рамките на нашите можности, но важно е да помогнеме, да сочувствуваме со Канада и нашите луѓе кои што живеат тука. а кои што не се малку и се многу добри граѓани на Канада, освен што имаат македонско потекло. Верувам дека и во наредниот период ќе продолжиме со изворедната соработка со нашата заедница, која што, како што реков, несебично партиципира во сите овие настани во кои што е значено да се представиме како Република Македонија и да го сочуваме имиџот кој што макотропно е граден и верувам дека тоа така ќе биде и понатака.
Вие верувате, а јас би рекла, сум сигурна, затоа што нашите македонци, бар за моите 15 години тука со нашата македонска заедница, секогаш биле заедно, секогаш биле синергични. И на крајот на денот, ако ние самите меѓу себе не си помогнеме и не се прикажеме во најдобро светло, кој би?
Како што кажав, овој ивент, овој настан беше за Канада. Во Канада живее огромна македонска заедница. Без нашата добро организирана македонска заедница немаше да успееме да го организираме овој настан и да остане незаборавен како еден придонес во прославата на 150 годишнината од основањето на Канада.
Folklore Ensemble Zdravec is the only Macedonian adult ensemble in Canada and America. From 2014, Ensemble Zdravec is under choreographer Mr. Vlasto Petkovski instructions. Please, dear friends, enjoy their performance. Ensemble Zdravec! distinguished guests. Now, I would like to welcome Ms. Virginia Stoimenov, the co-founder and past president and present secretary of the Canadian Macedonian Historical Society.
We in the Canadian Macedonian Historical Society have tried to keep our culture going and are recording all our achievements in the Greater Toronto area. We have a display here of some of the things that we have put on. We have the immigrants started coming here in the early 1900s. They made different societies that they helped each other. We built there's 6 or 7 now Macedonian Orthodox churches in the Greater Toronto area. We put on a big celebration called Oro Magdenovska at Roy Thompson Hall in 1984, and then we repeated it in 1991, and we took it all the way to Ottawa and the Museum of Culture in Hull. So we've done quite a bit. We're very proud Macedonians.